hill. I think I done got off a little bit. You know, you got to let the Spirit get to warm you up. It says stir up the gift that's in you. Yeah. My gift is stirred up right now. I don't know about y'all. Yeah. Every now and then, you got to let that gift be stirred up. Hallelujah. I know. See, I ain't scared to say what God tell me to say.
I know you're not, Apostle.
Got time.
Like Sister Mabel said.
I ain't got time to be scared. My mama said, boy, they ain't paying your bills. They ain't feeding you. They ain't clothing you. What you worry about them for?
You just said Numbers, right?
Yes, ma'am. Numbers, 23rd chapter of Numbers. Walk on down to 18th verse, if you will. Numbers 23 and 18. Let's get busy. 23 and 18 says, and he took up his parable and said, rise up, and hear, hearken unto me, thou son of Zippor. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Come on, boy. Have he said, and shall he not do it? Sound like he made Nike before Nike ever came up with this slogan. Just do it.
Just do it. That's what his mother said.
Or have he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
Yes.
Lord, help me right there. Behold, I have received commandment to bless. Uh-oh. And he hath blessed, and I cannot reverse it. Ooh, I want to stop. He had not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither had he seen perverseness in Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and the shadow of a king is among them. Heavenly most gracious, eternal God, we thank you for this opportunity, God, that you bring me, your son that you knew before you even placed me in my mother's womb. God, I thank you for not just calling me and choosing me, but being a sent person, one that you sent out to carry your word, to do your will. So let my hands be your hands, my mouth be your mouth, my eyes be your eyes, my heart be your heart, my spirit be your spirit, my feet be your feet. Use me as only you can to bless your people, that your word just says, and you bless them. Have your way. Speak to every situation, circumstance, and condition that they have. God, we know once you speak, it seals it. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Ooh-wee. Black man, black man. Let's go. Sucky. Numbers 23 and 19 says, God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said, and shall he not do it? Or have he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Lord, I'm about that bus right here. God made you a promise.
Yes, he did.
God made you a promise.
Yes, Lord.
He ain't say he just made the preacher, the pope, the piper, or the pimp. He says God made you a promise.
Yes.
And something else says he made somebody else the promise and you're trying to get some of that, but he made you a promise.
Yes,
Thank you, Lord.
This ain't just about the preacher, but it's more so about the teacher. Jesus. He made you a promise. Boy, I feel right good. I don't understand, but the word made me assured of success.
Come on now.
Meaning God has already assured your success.
Yes.
See, you ain't got it. How can I put this in a nice way?
It's all right.
You ain't got to join the clique. That ain't really what I want to say.
Yeah. So be it.
You ain't got to kiss their behind. That's what I want to say.
That is. That too.
All right.
You ain't got to kiss it.
No.
You ain't got to cater to them.
No.
You just got to be respectful.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
But see, respect goes. My mama would have said, baby, a long way.
Yes, it does.
But my mama also said
Come on now.
that respect is a two-way street.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Ah.
it is.
See, to get respect, you got to give respect.
Amen.
How all of a sudden we want to be served all the time? Well, we forgot that Jesus was a servant.
Yes.
That he loved to serve.
Yes.
So if he's our example, how we always wanted somebody to serve us? Always wanted somebody to cater to us. I always wanted somebody to give to us. Lord, have mercy. Preachers need to stop. Let me get on about my business. God made you a promise. All I can know, I'm kind of feeling good right here because he says assured of success. Meaning that my success is not predicated on you. My success ain't predicated on nobody else. My success is about my relationship with God.
You better say it again now.
I don't understand why people think they're going to succeed. Let me carry your bag. I can carry my own bag.
That's right.
You got to bury me without carrying my bag.
That's right.
Pray for me, fast for me.
That's right.
Pray that I don't bump my head,
Yes.
that I don't end up in somebody else's bed.
That's
Pray
right.
that I'm living right.
Yes.
That's what you do, fast for me.
That's right.
Don't be talking about I want to carry your bag and then killing me next week.
That's right. Lay before God for it. That's it now. That's right.
He says, assured of success. Made. He made you in his own image and his likeness. And you mean he's going to leave you now? He says, let's make man in our image and our likeness.
Yeah. That's your word, God.
Why would he make me in his image and his likeness? Why would he make you in his image and his likeness, then make you a promise and forget about you?
No, sir.
That ain't the God that I heard. I don't know about nobody else. He ain't tell me to go buy no helicopter blades. He ain't told me to get no jet. He ain't told me to use the people money. You got a salary, won't you do it yourself?
All right now.
Well, the people you work for, if they came and tell you we need your salary back, will you keep working? Even if they told you God said it. Uh-oh, talk to me somebody. I don't hear nothing. So I don't understand why we go to church and want to, oh boy.
Come on now.
Here. People don't lost their mind up in here. He says, God made you a promise. I like that you because that's personal. Samantha, that's personal. He made you a promise. Can you? That's personal. I don't understand. People out there, it's personal. It's about you. Oh, Jay, I see you. It's about you. He made it personal. Yeah, I got good vision. People think I wear glasses because I can't see. But I wear glasses because it's right in this Bible little and I'm trying to keep seeing. These glasses is for prevent me so I won't. No. See, this is preventive maintenance. That's the problem, Miss Mabel. People are not doing preventive maintenance in their life. So these stuff keep coming out because they don't know how to prevent some stuff from going bad. God made you a promise. I told God I'm going to preach like I'm a fool till he take me off this time. That's what people say. Miss Mother Tucker, I always stood tall and flat-footed. Because, see, I ain't no need to be bouncing around getting tired when I'm getting ready to fight. Flat-footed, I can throw this punch and throw everything I got into it. I don't need to be bouncing, using my energy. I done got older, Miss Mabel. I told y'all I used to be a thoroughbred. I'm just a show horse now, baby. I'm like the Clydesdale. I step in stride. I ain't got time to run you down. I ain't got time to chase you. That's what Clydesdale do. We done got experience, we done learned something, and we know how to walk now. The old man said, you young thunder cat, you keep running. Because that thunder gonna get out of you, you're gonna just be a cat in a minute. He said, go ahead, do your thing. Well, let me get on out of here. God made you a promise. Well, and I know this is the message for the day because she sang about promise. I ain't talked to her. See, God has a way of letting you know you're on straight street. This is what you need to preach, boy. Because I'm like, God, what you want me to give your people today? See, I don't choose what I give y'all. It's about what God wants you to hear.
Yes.
Even if you come in with a preconceived notion, sometimes God will change on you. He said, no, this is what I want you to talk about, because I made them a promise, not man. I don't care what no man said to them. I made it. He says, God made you a promise. I done fell in love with that already, because God made me a promise. And know why I'm in love with it? Because God has never broken a promise. Lord have mercy. If he said it, that's what he meant. If he said it's going to heal you, you should start walking in your healing like, I'm healed, baby.
Yes.
Doc, I know I had an appointment, but I'm healed.
Yes.
If he told you he about to change your finances, I'll be looking at my account every day like my finances are about to change. Somebody's about to write me a check. Somebody's about to donate something to me. I don't know who it is, but somebody about to do what God said.
Yes, sir.
He said the word promise me. Now, listen at this. A declaration that something will or will not be done. Well, let's talk about that word, a declaration, meaning God has already declared it to your enemies. God has already declared it to the people that think they're getting over. It's declared because it's a declaration. It's already been written. It's already done. I don't know what. God made you a promise. Lord have mercy. Y'all gonna make me dance up in here. He said a declaration that something will or will not be done. People done told you some stuff that you like, well, God, I don't need that to happen. He said it will or will not be done. He made you a promise.
Oh, yes.
They can act like they know, but they don't know.
No.
Well, let's get out of here. Then when you look at the word make a promise. Let's look at these little words. Make a promise. You know what that means? To tell someone that one will definitely do something in the future. To promise you. And it says God made you a promise. Yes. Well, let's go to this word. It's about to get good because I'm about to get to the nitty and the gritty of this thing. Right. Yeah, he says Balaam took up his figurative discourse and says, rise up, Balak, and hear. Listen to what he says. Rise up. First he told me, get up. Ain't no need me talking to you if you're going to be down. I keep telling people, I'm tired of preaching to jokers coming to church with your head all down like you don't know who God is. Raise up your head. Come in here looking like you expect God to do what he promised you already. You can't come in here all beat down, messed up, head hanging down. How do you drive with your head hanging down? No. Time you got in here, you should say, God, I'm looking for a word today. I have expectation of the promise that you already made in me come to pass. The enemy can't stop it. The dog and the cats can't stop it. The president can't even stop what God started. Don't you know that?
That's right.
Well, you wouldn't want him to try to stop it anyway. He talking about inject yourself with some stuff. If I was the people, Lord, I'd have told them, first of all, won't you inject yourself? Let us see that it works. Won't you be the first one to use it? Come on, put some in you. Boy, see, that's why that's the first thing I'd have told them. Can't you, hey, let us see you do it, Mr. President.
Hallelujah, God.
And if you survive, then we might try.
Might.
The devil is a liar. Ain't no might in it, because I know you ain't going to survive. But it's funny.
Where's it go?
That sounds like the preacher. Yeah. I know that's your bill money. But if you sow that seed, God going to bless you double. Now you just a double fool now. Because you can't even go back and ask the same place you blessed it at to bless you. God made you a promise about your bills, about your children, about your life. Let me get out of here. Y'all about to mess me up. It says here, this 19th verse of Numbers 23, God is not a man. I can stop right there. God is not a man. He ain't never been in court for child support. He ain't never been in divorce court. He ain't never been down to the justice of the peace to talk about anything. Not my God. God has never, ever been in a situation that he couldn't get himself out of?
That's right.
Yeah.
Because my God can think and it shows up.
Yeah.
He can think and it just happens.
Yes.
Lord have mercy, Miss Ellen.
Yeah.
No, I know he's not a man because he thought. And it said the water divided above and beneath. He thought and the darkness separated from light. The light just came out of darkness. He thought it and it happened. And you tell me he made you a promise and can't keep it? He's a promise keeper. He says, wait a minute here. I put the stars in the atmosphere. I made the moon shine at night, Mother Tucker, just in case it wasn't enough light out here.
Yes, he did.
He said, I made you a promise.
Thank
He
you,
said,
Lord.
what's the problem now? Well, instead of cursing Israel, he actually blessed them again. Listen to the word. He actually blessed them again. You act like because you've been blessed before, he won't do it again. He said he blessed them again. Meaning that he's not a respecter of person. He about to do this thing again. He about to bless us again. He says, wait a minute here. God made you a promise. Lord have mercy. That promise he made you is about to come to pass. He says, wait a minute here. I made you one. Not the government.
That's right.
Because even the government is on Jesus' shoulder. Lord, help me somebody. He said, the stimulus package was just something to make you feel good. They were just tricking you anyway. You know you're going to pay that back. You know they're going to hit you in taxes. They're going to get their money back. Nothing from the United States of America is free. Matter of fact, we used to get free air and free water. That should tell you something. They don't switch. Now you can't put free air in your tires, but in a fruit service station. You got to pay, and that's $1 and something. Most of your water, $1 and something.
Yes, it is.
Then they lying to you to my spring water. Spring from where? If you believe that, I'm going to go get some swamp water, make it look clean, put it in a bottle and put a name on it, and please buy it. People trip me out. That's spring water. It's good, too. It's water, baby.
That's what it is.
It's just water.
That's right.
It ain't going to do you no good till you drink the living water anyway. So if you ain't had no living water, this water going to never quench your thirst. That's the problem. We talk about water, but we won't drink the living water. The water that saturates us. The water that heals us. The water that delivers us. The water that makes us free. The water that renews our mind. The living water. What did he tell the lady? The lady said, why are you at the well with me?
Come on now. Come on.
He said, hold up.
Come on.
You don't know who you're talking to?
All right now.
He says, really? You worry about the water in the well instead of the person who created the well.
Come on now.
You try to drink from the well when you should be drinking from the living water.
Yes,
He said, if you just put some of this living water inside of you, I'm willing to forget that you were a lady the other night. I'm willing to forget that you don't went from bed to pillar to post, my mama would have said. She said, they from pillar to post, baby. I said, you just being nice. Act like I didn't know what pillar to post meant. I might have been young, but I wasn't stupid.
Come on now. Come on now.
So I got a little age on me. I said, Mom, you know I know what pillar to post mean, right?
Yes, sir. Ooh, Jesus.
See, that's the problem. We won't thinking we tricking God.
Good God.
Tricks are for kids, silly rabbit. And Easter has already passed.
Yes.
And please don't keep acting cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He says, please stop. There's some other kind of cereals that you would eat. But if you just hang out with Jesus and you get some living water,
Oh, yeah.
Lord have mercy. Listen to the word, living water.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's living.
Yes.
Meaning it's going to give life.
Yes.
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 Thank you, Lord God.
He's a thirst quencher.
Yeah.
What y'all think they got? See, people smart. When they advertise, they use a lot of stuff that Scripture says to get us to buy. What Gatorade said? We're thirst quencher. No, they can't. Because it ain't living water, mother talk.
No.
You drink enough, you go run a little more, you'll be tired. But with Jesus, you can get tired, and all of a sudden, the Holy Spirit will ramp up in you, and you keep going. All of a sudden, you feel weak, and that living water show up, and you get some more strength. All of a sudden, your mind starts to race. But you know what happened? That living water shows up. And if he's the living water, you know he can calm the waters. Because he's the living water. Ah, man, let me get out of here. He says God makes it very clear that he is not to curse Israel. Well, you know we're descendants of Israel. Uh-oh. Spiritually, we became a part of Israel. So he's talking to us. Well, let me get in here so we can talk a little bit there. He says here, God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Uh-oh. Then he goes, have he said? What did he say to you? See, that's the key. That's why you can't tell Lottie and Dottie about everything that God said to you. Because Lottie and Dottie got another Lottie and Dottie to talk to.
That's right.
So, well, let me break it down a little bit since you don't like Lottie and Dottie. Well, don't you know that most of the people that you call friends have another friend? And don't you know that they talk to that friend like they talk to you most of the time? Uh-oh. So now, if you sharing information and then they share it with the other girlfriend or whatever kind of friend it is, now it gets to circulate like a percolator. And all of a sudden that thing's circulating around. Even in church. And all of a sudden you mad with people. Why? You should have kept it to yourself. Ain't nobody business like your business. Keep your business to yourself. And if you keep your business to you, you ain't got to worry about nobody telling you. Because if you tell on yourself, you have issues.
That's true.
I'm going to say, baby, sometimes trust is something better than I use. That's what you mean, Mama. She said, see, you hanging out with these people, you too much you trust them. She said, but when you turn your back, they stab at you. Because she said, you know what? She said this before the song ever came out, Mabel. She said, I wish you wouldn't trust them so much, baby. I said, what you mean? She said, I know they're your cousins, but they looking at what you looking at. And they like what you like. I said, what you mean? Then years later, I'm in the military, and my man made a song, Bobby the Big Man War Man. I didn't know why Bobby made the song now, but Bobby made the song, I wish you wouldn't trust me so much. That was a song of the day, every day in the shower. Every day men walking to the shower, that somebody got that song. I wish you wouldn't trust me so much. And I kept trying to figure out, well, I know what he was talking about. I just didn't know who he was talking about. See, I didn't know that him and Sam Cooke was friends. And Sam Cooke's wife looked good to Bobby Woodman. So the song said,
I heard it. Yeah. Go ahead.
it ain't nothing that she did, but we got the same good taste. Come on, somebody. And then he says, I don't know what I would do if she left me. Well, I know what you did because you ended up with her. So my mama was just trying to let me know that you can't trust everybody. I'm going somewhere.
Yes.
Now I'm grown, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Now I'm Apostle Bynum.
Yeah.
I still don't trust everybody.
Yeah.
I'm still not going to share everything with everybody.
Yeah.
Because when they get mad or just get in their feelings,
Oh, brother.
then you're going to be mad. And well, they talking about me. No, you started talking about yourself to them. They just telling what you told them. So if they talking about you or they just repeating what you said? Uh-oh, let's break this down.
All right.
All right, I'm about to go. Because God made you a promise. Meaning, sometimes God makes us a promise, and we start to tell people before the promise come to pass. Now, we don't know if they praying for the promise or praying against the promise. But anyway, God made you a promise. Let me get out of there. I got to go. Because he says here, neither is he the son of man that he should repent. Uh-huh. Woo. Well, the Amplified says that he should feel repentance or compunction for what he has promised. Meaning, when he promised it, he ain't worried about other people's feelings. He don't feel bad because he promised you something. He promised you because about you and according to you, not about them. We get all in our feelings when I don't want to leave them. They already been left because God didn't promise them what he promised you. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What are you saying? You can't carry everybody where you go. Your back, you ain't strong enough.
That's right. Oh, wow. Right.
God told me, he said, you going in the deep, son. And some of the members in the church don't want to go in the deep. So you've been trying to carry them on your back. Your back done got weak. Because, see, some of them carry too much weight for you to carry them in your own way. He says, I came early enough in your ministry to tell them by a prophet that the church was about to go in the deep and some of them wasn't ready to go. So I was warning them to get ready to go in the deep. So you can't feel bad for the people that didn't prepare themselves for the deep.
That's true. Well,
in other words, you can't feel bad when God blesses you and somebody else don't get blessed because they didn't do what they were supposed to do.
Amen.
Stop getting all in a mess. Well, God, should I? You just got yours. How long did it take you to get there? How long you had to go through? How long did you have to sacrifice? How long? Now you gonna let somebody steal it and take it away from you?
No.
God made you
Yes.
a promise.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
I get tired of speaking what God tell me to people, and then somebody else tell them that ain't God. Well, I didn't ask you for no money. I told you that God said he was about to give you something.
Come on now.
It's amazing to me. I remember saying, God said, go get a house, and then Minnie Mouse gonna tell him not to go. Because he Mickey, so she must be Minnie. Getting tired of Minnie. Minnies need to stay in their place and let a man talk to Mickey.
That's right.
I'm going to call him Mickey till he stop in a mouse.
Whoever they are,
That's
that's right.
right.
That's right.
Come on up. Man up. I got a sweatshirt say, man up.
Come on up. Jesus.
I was a facilitator at a conference, a man up conference. Got the t-shirt and the sweatshirt. Like to put on this, Ellen. And you know what I learned? Running across the bridge, Samantha. Just running. Minding my business, trying to stay in shape. Trying to keep my heart palpitation, everything going well, keep my blood circulating. And I'm running. And all the women said, where you get that from? My husband needs that. Because he needed man up. I never seen so many women get excited about a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. Man up!
Man up.
Women don't like jelly baby. Man, I don't care what nobody say.
No, sir.
They use you till they can't use you no more. Then they gone.
That's exactly what happened.
Man up. God called you to be a man, not a wimp.
That's right.
He ain't named you Minnie Mouse. You Mickey. Your ears bigger. That means you should hear God clear. They said we need to teach our women. He said man is supposed to teach, right? He didn't tell her to teach him.
Not at all.
Let me get out of here, though. I'm driving on out the driveway, going on the freeway. Let me get on about my business, because I know somebody done got in their feelings.
All right.
Feelings.
All right.
Well, sometimes you got to get in your feelings to get what you need from God. Because if I don't tell you the truth, God will hold me accountable. And I'm like the old preacher. I done did enough to be accountable for. I don't need to add nothing else to my slate. So this too shall pass. You will get over it. And if you don't, bye. Vita said, reproduction, farmer knows, get by, go. I did preach a message called Be Gone. I ain't gonna never forget that message because sometimes people just need to be gone.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ain't gonna listen, if you ain't gonna, why would you listen to somebody that's trying to get over on you and somebody trying to tell you the truth? You got an attitude. I don't understand. And it bothers me to my core that I can stand up here and tell people how to get out of their situation. Tell them the truth, Kendra, and they get in their feelings. And I watch other people trick them and use them. And they say nothing. That's a problem for me.
That is a problem. Especially you got feeling for them.
Knowing that God made you a promise. That's your promise. How you gonna let somebody else make you miss what God has promised you?
Amen.
Don't preach it.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't.
I'm not gonna let nobody make me miss what God promised. They ain't been through what I've been through. I don't care if I'm married, they behind. They ain't been through everything I've been through. Because they were with me my whole life.
That's right. Come on now. That's right.
They ain't paid for this.
Thank you, Lord.
They weren't with me when I had to walk on the dirt streets, go outside to the bathroom.
Come on now. Tell it like it is.
They weren't with me when they was throwing stuff at me, fighting to get on the bus, couldn't eat in the... They weren't with you.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
They weren't with you all the stuff. They weren't with me when I was jumping out of planes, shooting at crazy people getting shot. They weren't with me. And we let people dictate how we move.
I ain't doing.
God said, when I move, you move.
Yes.
Just like that.
Yes.
And maybe they didn't hear God. I did leave a little bit out. It's about to say just like that. I like that, just like that. Well, I like this scripture because I told y'all Nike didn't create nothing. Somebody saw this in scripture and said, let's just do it. That's what the scripture said, do it. Let's just do it.
Do it.
Let's just do what God said. Let's just honor the word he said. Let's just do it.
Yes.
Let's just speak what he said. Just do it.
Do it.
That's what his mother told him. Do what he said. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Lord.
Well, you don't believe me. It says, God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said it, and shall he not do it? Shall he not do it? God does everything that he said.
Yes, he does.
Lord, I love him. The old people say, you can't make me doubt him because I know too much about it. Lord, hammer, that means I had to get in my word. That's what the old mother was saying. See, I've been in my word, the mother was saying. So you can't make me doubt him because Mother Tucker, I sure know too much about him.
He's real.
I don't need nobody else to tell me. I know. I done read the promises of God. And the Bible says that yea and amen. So it shall be. So be it. Meaning that it is about to happen. It is about to show up. It is coming your way.
Yes. Glory. Glory.
Thank you.
He says, wait a minute here. God made you a promise.
Thank you, Lord.
I'm excited about that.
Yes.
What about you?
Yes.
He made you.
Yes.
Mabel, he didn't call nobody else's name. He said, Mabel, I made you a promise. Yeah. Now the good thing about God, now watch this. Samantha, I made you a promise. Mabel promise don't affect Samantha promise. Samantha promise don't affect Kendra's promise. Kendra promise don't mess with Mr. Brown's promise. Mr. Brown promise ain't gonna mess with Mother Tucker. Mother Tucker ain't gonna mess with yours, Miss Ellen. Miss Ellen, yours ain't gonna mess with the preacher right here. So look at her wave her hand. He can't mess with it. Just wave, baby. Then he come across here. Mr. Hogan, yours can't mess with Stephanie. Ain't that something? God made you a promise. So it don't affect what somebody else is doing.
Individual.
You stay in tune. You stay obedient. You stay in order with God and watch God move. God made you a promise. God said, wait a minute here. He made you a promise.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord.
Maybe that house still yours. Anybody chicken out there, man? He made you a promise. about to do, Mabel, once he show you this house and put you in it, then he can bring grandson on home. See, it's a new whole environment. He don't want to put him back in his old environment. So he wants to move you to a different environment, a different location. So he won't be caught up with the same old rut. God orchestrates stuff in order.
Yes, God.
No, I'm not sending him back to that environment. Because see, our environment, we go back to the same environment, it draws us to start doing stuff, even if we don't want to do it. Because it's the environment.
Yes, God. Thank you, Jesus. Yes.
We have to switch environments sometimes.
Yes.
We have to find different people. See, I was always taught from old people, Miss Maggie at home, thank you, baby, God bless you. Miss Maggie tell me, she said, baby, you don't need to hang out with people that's doing what you do. You need to hang out with people that's doing what you're trying to do. See, they already done it. They already confident. They know how to get there. You don't just hang out with people trying to go where you want to go. You hang out with people that's already there, man. See, we trying to take people with us that don't even know how to get to where they going. Come on. Then you get to the check-in line. And now you got to pay extra money. Because you got too much baggage. You done packed them along. And you didn't know that they had more baggage than they were showing. You know how it is. Can I go with you? Where you go? Then you get to eat. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you I don't have no money. You know, can you take me here? I ain't got no gas. I can't even help you drive because I feel a little weak.
Come on now.
What you mean you can't help me drive? You can't help me what? If you went by yourself, you had to drive. That's why I go by myself. Because I love driving me.
Yes.
See, I can leave when I want to. I can move around when I want to. Last time I took some on me, I should have learned because, see, I had to go all the way to Savannah, Georgia to take my brother his car. I was in high school. So I take one of my cousins because he could drive the car. And I said, man, I ain't seen my brother. He'd been overseas. And he was like, man, I get to see my little brother. He stayed with me the whole weekend. We get there. My mama, I didn't tell my mama I was going. I thought you told. I should have put them behind on a bus and made them ride the bus back. Because if you can't stay somewhere, why go with people that can't? Don't mess up my stuff. What are you saying? Preacher, don't allow people to make you miss God because they can't stay where you stay, because they can't do what you're doing. Don't let them miss God. If they got to go by.
That's it. That's it now.
I don't learn bye.
To that place.
Because some people, and if they stay there with you, they're going to talk negative the whole time, so you should leave them alone. One time should be enough. One time, got to go. Well, he goes on to say right here, have he said and shall he not do it? Ooh-wee. Well, let me go on and use me some other scriptures because I need to come back there because I want to close out on that verse. So let me go on and do my thing. Hebrews 10:22 says the dedication of the priest in the Aaronic priesthood. Moses sprinkled them with the water of dedication, and they had to be washed, denoting that they were set aside for the service of God. Now, God done set you aside for service. Why are you hanging out with anybody? See, you can't hang out with everybody once God set you aside. God said, I consecrated you. I set you aside. I prepare you. And you still hanging out with people that can't even match up to what you're trying to accomplish. You can't just deal with anybody once God set you aside.
That's right.
Ain't it amazing that we just didn't hang out with anybody in the world? Then we get in church and think we can do that? What's the difference? God has set you aside. How did you miss what you learned while you was in the world and now you let the church people take it from you? I still don't just hang out with anybody. I'm a preacher, and what they got to do with me?
No, that's right.
We don't think alike. We ain't preaching the same word. We ain't walking in the same steps. I'm not hanging out with you. Matter of fact, I don't know. You must have went to the adoption agency around the corner. The adoption agency I went to was Jesus. Maybe yours was on another street. So we not walking together. And I know I'm right because the Bible said, how can two walk together unless they agree?
That's right.
Uh-oh. Is there an agreement? It is. And if there's no agreement, we're not walking together. Because I'm still talking about God made you a promise. Well, let me go on here. He said our dedication to God enable us to draw near with a true heart. Uh-oh. When my dedication shows up, I can get closer to him with a true heart. And when my heart is true, God will move on his promises. Yeah, because he made you a promise. Yes. Well, let me get out of here this morning. And he says, well, in the full assurance of faith, or in the fullness of faith. Now, listen to this. Has nothing to do with the amount of our faith. Because I'm tired of you mustard seed faith people. Then we brag about it's a mustard seed. It's the tiniest seed, but it's strong. Well, your faith haven't grown yet. Because we ain't talking about how much faith you have. We talking about who you have it in. Uh-oh. I ain't worried about now faith is the substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things unseen. That's the problem. You still hoping when it's time to see it. We've been hoping too long. It's time for some stuff to show up in our lives. Because God made you a promise. I come to tell you, Pastor Brown, God made you a promise. I see you. He made you a promise. He says, hold on to your promise. Don't let go of that promise. I don't care if the preacher, the pope, the piper, or the pimp tell you. Hold on to your promise. God didn't promise you that. He didn't promise it for it not to come to pass. I'm telling you, it's about to show up soon. It's going to show up so fast. I like God because God said I'll come sooner and quicker than right now. He says, if you can believe me, I can achieve it. He says, wait a minute here. God made you a promise. Well, let's get out of here. Miss Strowman is on the line. It has everything to do with the object of our faith. What the object of our faith? You remember they used to talk about the object of your desire and you got all excited? Well, now we're talking about the object of your faith. We talking about some faith, Brother Tucker, that we moving. Man, I love it. If faith is not believing God can, but knowing that God will. Well, God said you've been.
Yes, He will.
He said, you know I can, but do you believe I will? That's the problem. He said, when your faith gonna switch from can to will? Uh-oh. When you gonna tell me just do it? You know, stop spending all your money on Nikes and just talk to God. God, just do it. That's what kind of shoes you wear, God. He just told me to do it. It don't look like Nike. When Nike didn't invent this. This was about God. He just told me, you know, Jesus wore sandals everywhere he went. He ain't have on no Nikes. He didn't care about Nike. That's why he had to wash the people's feet. Because they walked so much they got dirt all over. Now preachers won't even wash feet. And their feet ain't as dirty as they was in the Bible.
Come on now.
Now we don't got too high money. I ain't washing feet. That was in the Old Testament. Where taking up my money was in the Old Testament too. That's it. But you're still taking it. Ain't you? Don't play with me about washing feet. That's Old Testament scripture. Well, that 10% is Old Testament scripture too. The Bible says, give as I have prospered you in the New Testament. That's what it says. And if you ain't prospering, how can you give? Shut up, boy. Yeah, just messed up somebody equilibrium. Whole equilibrium off right now. Who he talking about messing with my money? That's what people do. It ain't your money anyway.
That's right.
It's God's money. It's your money.
Yes, it is. Say so.
It's supposed to be the upbuilding of the kingdom.
Yes.
The kingdom of God.
Yes.
The people of God.
Yes.
I like it when I can say it like that, Brother Tucker. The people of God. You know, them respectful people. Them solidified people. You know, the mega church people. God. They don't say God. God.
Yes.
You know God is good.
Yes, God is good.
They get indignant with you. You see my church? Yeah, let me see your house, though. Uh-oh.
That's right.
Let me see how you really live. Uh-oh. Can you invite me there? Don't invite me to your church. Let me see how you live at home.
That's right.
Let me see what's in your refrigerator. Let me see what's in your cellar. Shut up, boy. Yeah, they don't want me to see how they really live. I ain't looking for junk. I'm looking for the stuff they don't want nobody to see. God made you a promise. I'm looking for that stuff they hide. You know, I was at a church one day, and this big-time bishop, she said, you know, you work over there, you help them people out. Don't you tell nobody what's in their refrigerator. Well, don't let nobody in your refrigerator. You don't want them to tell them.
That's right.
Because when I was a kid, I was going to church, and people go, you get something. You see the kids open the refrigerator. Where all that come from? And they was shocked. Oh, shut up, boy. Let me get out of here. You know, you just wonder sometimes, right? And it don't mean nothing to me, because that's your refrigerator. But don't act like you're Einstein on Sunday and like Perry Mason on another day.
Come on now. That's right. Yes.
What they talking about? Let me get out of here. God made you a promise. Well, he said everything to do with the object of our faith. Well, let's draw near with a true heart in full assurance. How do I get in full assurance? With a true heart of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil. That God just sprinkle us so we can walk away from evil. You know how it is, mother. You got to ask about this thing, Miss Ellen, because every now and then people get in their mindset that I'm going to just walk away. But God said, no, let me walk you out of this thing. That's the problem. We've been walking away, but God want to walk us out. Don't just walk away, because you might walk back to it. See, that's the problem. We've been walking away, then we walk back. God said, no, let me walk you out. See, God want to walk us out some stuff, so we won't go back in. The problem is, we're walking away. You know, if you walk away, you walk too. He said, but when I do, I just walk you out of it, and I take it all from you, so you don't even desire that no more. When there's no desire, you don't want it. This is, wait a minute here. Having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience, and our bodies washed with pure water. I just told you about that water, that living water. That's that pure water. We talking about buying pure water, spending all this expensive money. Some people buying stuff they can't even pronounce. They got to ask somebody else how to say this. Why are you going to buy some stuff you can't even name? And you don't know where it came from. You know what they say it came from. This came from the springs of Colorado. You don't know what the springs have in Colorado. You don't know if it's dirty or not. Well, I'm going to run me some water in some jugs, Miss Ellen, and see if somebody buys it. Hey, church is doing it. They put their name on bottles of water there. We don't know where that water comes from. And then you want to charge me for the water at church. Everybody do it. Man, my mama used to say, baby, all money ain't good money.
That's right.
This means that you and I, as believers, are members of the priesthood. You're the members of the priesthood. Did you know you was a priest? I guess if they're going to follow the Pope, they might well follow you. Let me get out of there. So that every believer is a priest. And as such, you can come to God with boldness of speech. That's my other problem with people. How are we going to talk about we know the Lord? And we get nervous when we come to it. He said, come to me with boldness of speech. You shouldn't be nervous. You know, I tell people, you know, I get butterflies before I preach or have to pray sometimes. But you know what? That's natural. But what he's saying is that you got to come to me with boldness. You need to know that I'm your father. And as your father, I never lied to you. As your father, I never deceived you. As your father, I never left you. As your father, I never caused you to have any issues that I know I couldn't get you out of. So why you don't come to me with boldness? He said with boldness of speech. Don't come to me, God, I'm not sure. God, if it be thy will. Now, the Bible done told you what his will is. So if you find his will, you tell him what it is. You don't go to God talking about if it be thy will. No. Don't pray for me talking about if it be thy will that he live. The Bible says, I will that you have life and have life more abundantly. So you should be speaking life to the person. Don't talk about if it be thy will, God. He going to do his will anyway. Uh-oh, I'm out of there. God made you a promise. He says you have as much right in God's presence as I have, as the Pope has, as the pimp has. He says you. Yeah, just because I'm an apostle, he said they don't give me no special rights. Matter of fact, I got to do a little more than you. Because he's looking at what he's put in me and what he charged me to do. But I don't have no rights when they talk about going to God. Because we all got a right to go to God. He says, I rent the veil that you can come boldly to me. That I ain't got to call the preacher to pray. Lord, thank God, because the preacher might not be praying. He might be at the, oh, shut up, boy. I don't know where he at. But anyway, you might can't find him when you need him. Let me put it that way to you. He might not answer his telephone.
That's right.
Because he might be on his helicopter and can't hear his telephone. So you might can't hear. You know how the helicopter make all this noise. He ain't looking at his phone. He ain't got time to think about you. So you better go in prayer for yourself. Stop, boy. God made you a promise. Well, it's going to be good in a minute. He said it is on the basis that we come to God. That means I got to show up to him. I got to show up in his presence. I got to get up early in the morning. And I know I'm right because in the Bible it said that Adam and Eve, he says that what did he say? He said, I showed up to talk with them in the cool of the day. That means it was early in the morning. And we trying to wait till we get in our car. Now, as soon as you hit the floor, God, you so good. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. Thank you, God, for keeping the devil away from me last night. See, I just start talking to him. I have a conversation. I ain't got all these, I don't have, let me use proper English today. I don't have big words. I know some, but I don't like to use them, Miss Ellen, because I believe God thinks big people using big words is crazy. Because see, he says, what he wants, he says, make sure that a child won't ask. And then people talking over your head and you don't understand it. And being people, we scared to ask questions sometimes. Because we think the question we ask is stupid. Well, everywhere I've been, they told me the stupid question is the question that you don't ask. Because you know why? Somebody else had the same question that you had. They just don't want to ask it because they don't want to look bad. You look bad when you don't know something. But when you see, the more information you have, the better decisions you can make. Meaning I need the information to make a conscious decision? Yeah, because God made you a promise. And Brother Tuck, I don't want to miss my promise because I don't have all the information. Lord, have mercy. I need to be informed and transformed. Because once he informed me and I done been transformed, I'm about to assimilate all this information. And once you get this information, you can go to another location. Come on here. I'm out of here. He simply says here, Hebrews 10 and 23, let us hold fast to the profession of our faith. Hold fast. Don't let nobody make you move too soon. He says, hold fast to the profession of our faith. Actually, faith has in it the thought of hope. It has the thought of hope. Because you know why the scripture says, why should a man hope for that which he already sees? If I see it, I ain't got to hope for it. If I can see it spiritually, ain't no need me hoping. I know it's about to show up. That's why the enemy like to mess with us. As soon as God about to show us something, somebody start to call you. Somebody start to make you angry. You know, I learned that people that just every time I talk to them, if I'm angry, not to talk to them.
Distraction.
And listen to that word, distraction means to distract. Lord, let me get out of here. Faith has in its thoughts of hope. Let us draw near to God. But let us hold fast our confession of faith. Why? Because we have a hope, and hope is for the future. Hope ain't for my past, it's for my future. I got a hope of future. And my future sure look good. Ain't that a good thing? God said your future look better. Know how I know? He says that my ending is better than my beginning. Lord have mercy. You mean my last days supposed to be better than my beginning days? Lord help somebody. Meaning I'm gonna be, you gonna let me live better in my old age?
Yes.
came, where it came. It's because we have a hope, and a hope is for the future. We can come near to God in the full assurance of faith. And also that we can hold fast to the confession of our faith because we have hope. Lord, what do I hope in? Jesus. I'm not hoping in the preacher. I'm not hoping in the Pope. Now let me get ready to close right here. I'm about to have a little fun before I set my happy self down. God is not a man that he should lie. Neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Well, he's not a man that he should lie. That means there's some men out here telling some lies. I hate to tell you that. That's what it means. That some men are lying out here. Because why would they stress that God is not a man that he should lie? Now, who are doing the lying? That's the question of the day. Well, who would he be talking about? He talking about the priesthood. He talking about the people that he said he called. The people that he put in front of people to try to lead them to Jesus. Why are you taking advantage of my people? Because God made the people a promise. He said, God made you a promise. Leave my people alone. Well, if you don't believe me, let me call Moses to the stand. Brother Moses, how you doing this morning? Moses, do you swear to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
Nothing but the truth, the whole truth? I think I heard Big Brother Moses say, I do. Well, Moses, since you do, let's tell the story together. Big Brother Moses he was talking to the Lord. And he says, Lord, I don't want to go talk to Pharaoh. But Lord says, I need you to go tell Pharaoh that I am. That I am. He says, tell him that I sent you. He ain't, even though he might not know who I am, he know who I am. What are you saying, preacher? He might not be saved, but he still know who I am. He says, please tell him that I am sent you. All of a sudden, he started to trip. Because think about what he said here. God is not a man that he should lie. All of a sudden, he says, Moses, go tell him to let my people go. Well, I'm acting like Moses this morning. Let God people go. Stop bamboozling them. Stop hoodwinking them. Stop stealing from them. Let them use their gifts. Let them stand up and walk in the fullness of God. God made the people a promise. He says, wait a minute here. Then he goes on. I tell you, I'm going to walk on out of here. He says that he should lie. God has never lied. He don't know what a lie is until he heard somebody else tell him. Lord, have mercy. The old lady said, have mercy on me, God. Yeah, right here. Have mercy on us. Neither the Son of Man that he should repent.
That's right.
God said he never lies, so he ain't got to never repent. He ain't never broke. No, he says, I ain't never seen it. Now, God. He said, that's why when I see it, it stinks. And he said, I'm tired of the church stinking up the show.
Yes, sir.
So I allow COVID to show.
Yes, sir.
And then all of a sudden it's here. And we want to blame the president. And we want to blame everybody else. But we ain't blaming the church. We ain't looking at where it really started.
Come on now.
God said, if my people who are called by my name. I don't know what name you've been called by. But if you're his people, you've been called by his name. Humble. There ain't no humbling jokers out here today. He said they shall humble themselves and turn from their wicked ways. That means there's some wickedness going on. He said, turn from their wicked ways. If you're going to turn, you got to turn. See, most of them just turn a quarter of a way. He said, now I need you to turn from your wicked ways. Stop treating people like you own them. Stop talking to them any kind of way. He says, because I made them a promise. I ain't talking about the leaders right now. God said I was talking to the people. Because see, you trying to live your promise right now. You got enough stuff right now. How much is enough? When you going to start sharing the wealth? The Bible says that the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. I'm looking for some righteous people to get the wicked people's stuff. I don't know about you, because God made you yell, if you can't have fun in what you do, if you don't love it and you don't have no passion, quit. I hate to tell you, you ain't going to make me feel bad. He said, neither the Son of Man, that he should repent. Have he said, I believe he did, and shall he not do it? Well, if he said it, he's simply saying, I'm about to do it. Yeah, it shall come to pass. He said, don't worry about it. It too shall come to pass. I didn't promise you this because I don't lie. So when I promise you, you know it's coming.
Yes, sir.
He said, sometimes you just wait on me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Lord.
It sounded like my mama. She said, baby, I ain't going to try to get you everything while you're young that everybody else has. Because, see, you about to get older. You don't want a car one day, and it's going to be worth the wait. She said, it's going to be worth the wait. She said, yeah. They think you're going to get a hooping.
Wow.
But you, my baby, you ain't driving no hooping.
Wow.
I would have drove it if she got it. But Lord have mercy. You talking about in high school, back in the day, driving the RX-7. Nice rims on them. People looking at me like, how did he do that? Whew. Some stuff is just worth the wait. If you just wait on the promise.
Yes,
My mama said, baby, have I ever lied to you? I said, Mama, I don't think so. I ain't never, because everything you say, you've done it for me. So she said, just be patient. It's right around the corner. You ain't caused me no trouble. Police ain't never came looking for you. She said, the teacher ain't never called home about you. She said, I got something for you. See, we're going to work it out. And God said, how much more would I do for you than your own person? Yeah, they fed you. They clothed you. But I died for you.
Yes, sir.
And I rose for you.
Yes,
And I didn't rise so that you can suffer.
No.
I rise so that you can have life and have it more abundantly. He says, wait a minute here. Let me go, boy, because it's hot up in here. He says, give me a button. He says, and shall he not do it? Or have he spoken? Ain't that something? And the good thing about when he speaks, everybody heard what he's talking. You think, you know what they used to say? When E.F. Hutton speaks, everybody listens. When God speaks, the world listens. Kobe showed up and everything stopped. And they still ain't figure out how to get it back together. Some people, we're going to open up this week. Some people, hey, I'm going to tell you what's happening, right? See, everybody wants to open up and give it time to see what happened because they really want it to be opened up by Memorial Day. It's too much money to be lost on Memorial Day for the economy, for the people. So they trying to open up just long enough to see what happened. So if nothing don't happen now, they'd be back in full swing in most places by Memorial Day weekend. That's why some of the beaches are already open. Let's see what happens. Because see, Memorial Day weekend, when you go to Myrtle Beach and stuff like that, Myrtle Beach pay all their bills and stuff is predicated on Memorial Day weekend. Better y'all pay attention. And some people say, well, how he know? Been down there, done that. And they closed it. They wanted to close it off one year, and the people said they weren't coming, and they were scared they were going to lose some money, so they opened it back up too. Because they were saying, these people come down here, yeah, they might tear up your place, but they spend so much money. Rich people, all they know is money.
That's right.
They sacrifice people just to get money. Pay attention to what's going on. And we get ready to get to the meat of this message. He says, and it says, or have he spoken? And shall he not make it good? Ooh, suck it right there. Shall he not make it good?
Make it good.
He said, I'm ready to make it good, even in the hood. He said, I'm not going to miss nobody. If I made a promise to you, I don't care where you live. I don't care where you work. I don't care where you go to church. I don't care where you shop. He said, I'm about to make it good. He said, shall he make it good? It's about to get good. I hate to tell you. He said, I come today. God made you a promise, and that promise is about to be good. He said, wait a minute. Shall he make it good? Well, I feel right good. Because I know he about to make it good, Miss Evans.
Yes.
Samantha, he about to make it good.
Yes.
He about to make it good, Miss Strowman.
Yes.
Antoine, he about to make this thing good.
All right now.
Rita and Constance is about to get good. Jacqueline is about to get good.
Yes.
God made you a promise. Don't let nobody steal it. Don't let nobody, and please don't abort your promise.
Yes.
Don't allow nobody to come by and bamboozle and trick you out of your promise. Because this promise is about to be good.
Yes.
God is about to show up and show out.
Yes, he is.
That's a good thing. I'm excited because he made me a promise. Don't leave yourself out, boy. He made me a promise. And he about to make good on the promise that he made of Apostle Dwight Bynum. Yeah. I always preach to y'all. I'm going to add myself in here. He about to do to make it good. And when he make it good, he about to do it so I can do it too. Because when he do it in me, I can make it come out me. Lord have mercy. Let's get excited because God made you a promise.